Hi there and welcome back to the Purrsuit Gaming channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Cosme. To my returning viewers, great to see you again. And I hope you're ready for some more chaotic adventures. We're diving into a new episode of Crime Scene Cleaner. Last time we tackled our first bloody job in apartment 23, and today we just arrived home after nailing our first job.
Dexter, what are you doing up, boy?
But the work's not done yet, our hands are full, the pressure is on, and we got more messes to clean up. So let's dive straight back into where we left off last episode.
Mr. Kowalski, sorry to bother, but I have some good news and some bad news. Bad news first, Rob's boss, Big Jim, found out what we did. And he's the scariest guy I know. But, here's the good news. He's not mad at all. In fact, he is so cool with what happened and is impressed by your skills, he'll probably hire you. So, yeah, good luck.
Alright.
This is insane.
So we just
What the
completed
hell
our
did you
first
get
job
me
with
into?
Tyler, and by the looks of it, we're getting our hands dirty. And now the crime boss knows our name. With that being said, we have to go to bed, and let's see what happens next. Hi there, and welcome back to the Purrsuit Gaming channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Cosme. To my returning viewers, great to see you again. And I hope you're ready for some more chaotic adventures. We're diving into a new episode of Crime Scene Cleaner. Last time we tackled our first bloody job in apartment 23, and today we just arrived home after nailing our first job.
Dexter, what are you doing up, boy?
But the work's not done yet, our hands are full, the pressure is on, and we got more messes to clean up. So let's dive straight back into where we left off last episode.
Mr. Kowalski, sorry to bother, but I have some good news and some bad news. Bad news first, Rob's boss, Big Jim, found out what we did. And he's the scariest guy I know. But, here's the good news. He's not mad at all. In fact, he is so cool with what happened and is impressed by your skills, he'll probably hire you. So, yeah, good luck.
Alright.
This is insane.
So we just
What the
completed
hell
our
did you
first
get
job
me
with
into?
Tyler, and by the looks of it, we're getting our hands dirty. And now the crime boss knows our name. With that being said, we have to go to bed, and let's see what happens next. Mako's Spa and Wellness.
But what if that
14th?
motherfucker finds out?
No worries, pals. He's too dumb to suspect a thing.
I wonder if we're dreaming.
Loving familiar. Just don't chicken out at the last moment, gentlemen.
I mean, yeah. Just shove it down his throat.
Got it in the bag, guys. Big Jim? More like a big pussy.
Death to traitors. Oh boy. It looks like we have one hell of a mess to clean up. Blood everywhere, the ducks are floating, and we got some weapons. And here we are. It looks like we've just finished cleaning our sink, and we've received another phone call. So now, let's see who's calling us. See what else we're now getting involved in today's episode. Alrighty, so we just received a phone call from Big Jim. He says that he likes our work that we did in the apartment after killing one of his suppliers. With that being said, it looks like we do have to find out where our computer is. I had a quick look around upstairs, so I checked some of these rooms. And I'm hoping that it may be downstairs. So let's have a look. And there we are. We do have our desktop down here, so let's see what we've got ahead. So it looks like Eleanor sent us a message talking about her experiences, yada yada yada. And she hopes that she can see us soon. Looks like I had a loan that was unsuccessfully accepted. It was rejected due to our janitor duties. And then we have Big Jim and our new job. With that being said, we've got 5 bodies to clean up. The size of the job is, well, not too small, but also not too large. And we do get a decent payday from that. With that being said, let's dive straight into it and see what this next episode has to offer. Trail by Blood. Alrighty. So, now that we've accepted that mission, we have to go to our car and let's see how it goes.
It'll be a long night.
Mr. Cleaner, are you there?
Mr. Jimmy.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Kowalski. I'm now taking charge of this place as an inheritance from my cousin, so my schedule is pretty tight. However, you can take your time while dealing with his body and this whole mess.
Thanks. I'm getting down to work.
That's what I like to hear.
Welcome to Miko Spa and Wellness, place which you never want to leave.
Alrighty, so welcome to Miko Spa and Wellness. So it looks like we did see a bit of an intro on this within the previous cutscene. So it looks like people were planning some sort of coup against our pal Big Jim. And one thing led to another, and now we have a bit of a mess to clean up. So with that being said, let's dive straight into it and see what we can do. First, let's explore our skills and see what skills we can upgrade. We did unlock 7 skills in the previous episode. So let's see if we can improve the efficiency, because it looks like we've got quite a lot of things we've got to clean up in today's gig. The first thing I think I want to do is maybe upgrade my strength of my particular mop. I'm going to do the same thing for my sponge. But also what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the clean speed. So I want to invest 3 of my points into the basic item upgrades. We do have a pressure washer. So this particular pressure washer, we got a few options we can explore. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on strength right now. And I'm also going to try and expand the capacity for our tank. There's going to be another 2 skill points. 2 skill points that I think might be invested well. We don't know until we actually give the new equipment a try. We do have some other benefits such as garbage bags capacity. We've got some lights and we've got a UV lamp. So it looks like we can carry additional UV lamps. We do have additional lights. And we also have other benefits such as water, slow down the rate in which stuff gets stained, and also we can have increased strength of detergent. So we got our detergents here, and it looks like we can also increase the number of detergent capacity as well. So it looks like those detergents we do have limited use. Also, we do have Clean Sense. I'm not going to be really using Clean Sense within this gameplay because I think that's kind of a bit of cheat. But definitely think maybe these deodorizers might be a bit useful. Seems like it can make life a lot easier for us. We've got a handy axe that we can help with our destruction instead of using our bare fists. And there's stuff like our footsteps and transferring of those stains. We do have a step ladder. But I think we will focus on these ones maybe when we get a bit more skills. So what I'm going to do is we've got some of these basic skills upgraded. I think we're going to increase the capacity of our water. And additionally, I think since we do have an additional skill point, maybe we can invest in improving the efficiency of our sponge yet again. Cool. With that being said, let's dive straight into it and let's start cleaning up this job. So, first things first, let's try our new pressure washer. Our new pressure washer is already pre-filled, so I might just put that down for now. And maybe we should fill up our mop bucket and get that ready for those messy jobs. So I think what we can do is we can tackle this area one piece at a time. So one area at a time. And oh boy, it looks like we've got one hell of a mess to tackle and clean up. Our poor boy here looks like he has met his grisly end. And oh, looks like we also have the murder weapon right beside him.
What the actual fuck? I've seen people slicing pizza with this.
And it looks like he was
One
sliced.
slice to the throat did the trick. Pretty quick death, given the circumstances.
So I think what we can do is we can tidy up these bodies, try and get them ready for disposal. And now that we've got that body out of the way, we've picked up the evidence, we can pick up some of these items. These items are breakable, so we do got to be cautious of that. The more items we break, the more items we do have to clean up. We do have some sort
Why
of
did they even bother locking
key
them?
card. So it looks like there is particular lockers and stuff we can unlock around the map. So we're definitely going to look into these. But I guess first things first, let's give this place a good spruce up. So I got my water here. I might as well use some of my detergent. Some increased strength. And here we go. So I think what we can do is we can test out the new upgrades we have. So we did upgrade our mop quite a bit. And yeah, it's doing a pretty good job. So I definitely think those upgrades did improve the efficiency of our items. But as you can see, it is still quite inefficient when it comes to getting dirty pretty quickly. So good to know. But I think we might have to try and balance the use of particular items or particular tools for particular jobs. So we've tried this out. So let's go back and pick up our pressure washer and give our pressure washer a good go. And let's compare the two, and then we can make a decision on how we proceed when it comes to our upgrades. And look at that. It's making pretty good work of this piece of artwork. I would classify this as some sort of, I guess, table. Maybe it's like a table where they like massage you or whatnot. Unfortunately, our previous guy, his failed Q against Big Jim resulted in his early death. Cool. And easy as that, with our new tools, we've already cleaned up this little area over here. That's really good. Really good to see. And now we're going to start cleaning up some of these areas. And, oh, it looks like that's definitely something that we got to be wary of. Is the destruction from our pressure washer. But also, it looks like we can only get so far away from our units before it may stop us from being able to use it. And also, there we go, we've already emptied the tank, so it's definitely going to be, our tank capacity is something that we definitely want to focus on and improving. Because I could imagine these higher to reach places are going to be so much easier to reach with our pressure washer compared to our mop. So let's give our mop another go. It is doing a very good job. And oh boy, this is sure satisfying. See. We do have the issue that any higher this mop cannot actually reach. But I think, fortunately for us, we do have our pressure washer, so let's see if it does the job for us. And there you go.
It's hard to get used to this.
I find that if we move side to side, it's able to remove that blood with ease. And easy as that, this little area has been cleaned up. We do got some at the entrance here that I think we definitely should give a quick touch up. And also, I think we can clean up some of this rubbish and get that rubbish out of the way. And looks like I did miss some on the ground, some splatter. So definitely once I've picked up some of these shards, we can then finish touching up those fine bits and pieces. Cool. I see that we do have some lamps. And it looks like we do have a UV lamp to help us find some stains. So let's give that a shot, see how well we've done so far. And by the looks of it, we did pretty well. Awesome. So, we've smashed this room out of the way. I think what we can do is maybe we can give this area over here a bit of a touch up. And see what else we've got to clean up. So I want to turn this off. I want to put it to the side so that we can give this a good shot on our own before we start utilizing these lamps and whatnot. Alrighty, so I've organized some of my equipment inside this room. So our equipment's still left out of our way, and we also still have our lamp on the right hand side. So let's have a look at what evidence we do have. Okay, it looks like Beth and Mike were having a discussion. They were planning to buy this jacuzzi and do other things. Unfortunately, it looks like they may have met their demise early.
She was Mike's wife, apparently. They were planning a coup, but Jim outsmarted them.
We've also found another key. Looks like it is to the, probably W represents women's. That's why it's pink. So we definitely should have a look at those lockers and see if we can open some of them. Alright, we've got this sauna over here, while this is a tanning bed. We've got some cash here, so don't mind if I do. We can close that up. It looks like there's just towels there. In here, this is just a previous open tan bed. I reckon we can just close that up. But we can definitely clean up the mess that we got here. Oof, as you can see, it is quite thick. So maybe we can try out our mop and see how efficient it is with this mess. It is quite efficient, so I definitely say that the upgrades that we invested in have been worth it. But it looks like there's particular stains that require a bit more effort for them to be scrubbed and then removed. So we cannot move these things until they are clean. So now that it is clean, we can paste that item back. And let's open up the machine. And oh boy, it looks like this particular individual got absolutely cremated.
That's what I call a gruesome death. The pursuit of beauty can be fatal.
Yeah, these tanning beds definitely are very dangerous. So not only are they dangerous, but they're also not great for your health. Be wise, kids.
Sorry for what happened, ma'am. We don't think about it daily, but the human body is such a soft machine.
Unfortunately, she double-crossed Big Jim and had an early end. But with that being said, now we are cleaning up what is left, so we can kind of tidy up this place ready for Big Jim's new business. So this business was previously owned by his cousin. But yeah, as you know, that he was the one that plotted this whole scenario, and he is one of those individuals that have unfortunately died as a result. And there we go. It looks like we've tidied this up quite well. And we do have some at the back that we do need to give a bit of a scrub. Alrighty, so I think we've done here, so let's have another good look, see if we have cleaned up everything or left anything behind. And by the looks of it, we have done a pretty good job so far. And by the looks of it, we've currently cleaned up 22% of the blood. So let's now actually come back to this area and let's see if we can clean up the lobby here. Alrighty, so we do have our equipment here. I'm going to use our sponge, utilize the benefits of the upgrades that we just unlocked, and see if we can tidy up this. And also some of these dirty items. It looks like this pot plant has been stained quite a bit. I can't quite get it with the sponge, but definitely the pressure washer was able to clean that up with ease. And there we go. There is that, and there is that. Cool. All right, let's fill up our pressure washer. I think that's definitely going to come in handy. So once our pressure washer is cleaned, I reckon we can stick this over here, and see if we can mop up some of this mess with our mop first. And then for those more hard to reach places, we can give it a quick once over with the new pressure washer. And there we go. As easy as that, it looks like we have cleaned up this area. Great. Alrighty, so we do have some lockers here, so let's have a quick look into those lockers. We have another key card, so this is key card 42. Duly noted. We did find some key cards, not that one.
Won't budge. I need to find a matching card.
Maybe it's one of these. Oh, we found one for number 5. Awesome, don't mind if I do.
Mateo's Pizza. I'll order one with pineapple for me and Dexter.
We found a business card from one of our victims, so definitely that's something we don't want stumbling into the wrong hands. And by the looks of it, we don't have any other key cards for the remaining lockers in here so far. So, and since we've already cleaned up this area, I think we can let's have a quick look to see if there's anything else laying around. Since we have already cleaned up the men's area, I know we did unlock some of these key cards, so let's see if we can unlock some more of the mysteries from these lockers. We found a 35 in the men's, so we definitely got to go back to the men's locker after this. Don't have one of those. What, 42? In here we just got some cash and some other miscellaneous stuff. In here it looks like we've got a ring, don't mind, and there's definitely nothing else laying around. Cool. Alright, so I'm gonna go quickly get my bucket, and while I'm over there getting my bucket, I might as well check out the other locker we just unlocked. I think that was 34. Here it is. And we've got a VIP card.
VIP myself.
Awesome. This is definitely going to come in handy once we find out where it actually belongs or where it goes to. And oh boy.
Remember not to stay in the sauna for too long, as it may cause sleep disturbances or negatively affect your well-being.
The NB letters on his tattoo could stand for Norman Bates.
How unfortunate
or
for these
Nomad
guys.
Block, the notorious street gang. Either way, he shouldn't have gotten in Jim's way.
Indeed. You mess with the gym, you get the bin. Alrighty, that looks interesting, so I reckon we should do this quick go. 4, okay, 0, 9, 2. Oh, looks like we got a few levels that we need to complete. Oh shit. And there you go, awesome.
Easy
That's
peasy.
pretty good game mechanism. To unlock doors, we just have to click on the appropriate values. We check out these lockers. Generally speaking, there is unfortunately nothing inside them. So, oh, but there is certainly a dollar bill or $100 underneath. So, don't mind if I do. We do have a computer here. Unfortunately, we cannot access it, but we do have a tape. So this is a relaxation volume 1. So helps us wind down amongst the chaos indeed. Oh, there is a VIP button.
VIP access granted.
And I guess that has
Yeah,
opened up
thanks.
a hidden area for us. And let's see if that works. Yep, there you go. It's emptying the water. That is pretty neat indeed. We do have a few leaks here. See if we can tidy that up. Yep, that's definitely fixed the leaks, but also it's kept the water in. So I got our water ready. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give this room a quick clean up, and then I think afterwards we might explore this little room. This little room looks like it has unlocked since we enabled that VIP card. So that's definitely something that we're gonna look into right after we give this a good clean. The mop is doing quite good work with these big messes, but I definitely think the pressure washer is going to be a tool that we're going to use more and more. I think once we unlock higher capacity as well. And there you go. As easy as that, the pressure washer is able to do the final touches within this room, and now this room looks so nice and clean, other than some of these messes at the door. Let's quickly do that quick clean. Give the entrance glass a good wash down. And it looks like we do have some shell casings to pick up. So I'm gonna quickly grab my bag out and we pick those up. And I can say that looks like we have done a pretty good job of this area as well. Let's have a quick look into this VIP room. Very fancy indeed. We got a marble statue. We've got some little statues. Oh, it looks like we can steal them, so don't mind if I do. Some extra profit. Definitely doesn't hurt. We've got a tape here, cassette tape. String quartet, number 10, in E flat minor. Awesome. We've got some cash. Woohoo. Hope a big Jim doesn't mind. So, by the looks of it, I think we have found everything in the VIP room. Cool little room, very fancy indeed. Got a nice painting there as well. And let's move on with the big mess ahead. So it looks like there's some more evidence we do need to collect. So let's have a quick look, see if we can find it. I don't remember seeing any around here. So it must be in the pool itself. And there we go.
Probably slipped out of the hands of a clumsy criminal.
Ah. Oh, Mr. Ducky. Let's put you in a nice place out of the way. Let's put you up here. You can overlook the pool. Alright, you got some mess here, so let's get our bucket out. Or our rubbish bag. Or rubbish bin out.
Need to empty the trash can first.
And there we go. It looks like these trash bag capacity is definitely something that we need to focus on when it comes to upgrades. So definitely, I think I'm going to throw a bit more skill points inside the rubbish collection capacity improvements.
My janitor training comes in handy once again. I'm
And
not a garbage man.
there you
I'm
go.
a trash collector.
We have cleaned up all the trash. Cool, cool. So I did see that there was something else we can come collect, so might as well have a quick look at what that is.
Another one.
It looks like it is another key to one of the lockers in the mail's room. So definitely, I think by the looks of it, we have unlocked all the key cards. So definitely, all we need to do now is to unlock and have a good look at them. We've got those duckies over here. We definitely should put them back, put them in a nice place so they can enjoy their fruitful life. And we got our third duck. And there you go. The 3 little ducks. Great. I think next thing we're going to focus on is the cleanup of the trash bags, and then once we get rid of these trash bags, we can then also clean up this furniture. Let's just quickly get this done as fast as possible and see what other mysteries lay ahead. Alrighty, so with this, I think all we've got to do is clean this little area over here, and we should have finished this area. The final satisfying wash of cleaning the Meeker Spa and Wellness. There you go, got 98%. And 100, there you go. All nice and clean. Cool, so what we need to do is we need to place some of these items back. I've picked up the other one just before, so I guess the other one belongs over here. Sure it does. The other pot, which belong on top. Awesome. And then we also got a few bits and pieces that we need to still put back in its original place. There's that chair. We got some broken pots that I accidentally broke. We got this light. I think it belongs up here. Yes, it does. And we've got one more item. It's definitely not the table. Don't think there's anything out of place over there. Something small that I am indeed missing. Alrighty, I think what we can do is we can first clean up the rubbish that's laying around.
Can't pick up anything with a full bag.
When all the bag is, all the rubbish is nice and clean, we can then work out what is there and what should not be. So I'm going to pick up this vase that I accidentally broke on my pressure washer. As you can see, it's going to take quite a few bags to clean up the trash that we've got laying around. Oh, there it is. Awesome. And now we've got one more piece of furniture that we need to place back. All this furniture looks like it's fine. This furniture looks like it's fine. This one is also fine. We can just throw this rubbish into the bin. And boom. There we have it. How frustrating. Maybe it's... Oh, there you go. It's the table that I accidentally knocked. Of course. Alright, looks like we've cleaned all areas. This area looks like it is dirty. We definitely should grab the lamp, see if we can find out where that dirt is. Alright, I think what we can do is we can grab the pressure washer and see if we can use the pressure washer just to give these areas another rinse down just in case. So it's safe to say that area should be nice and clean. And there we go, we had the last bit of blood. Who would have guessed? I couldn't see it at all. Alrighty, so we've cleaned this area as well. It's nice to see. Alrighty, I think we're done here, and I think we can proceed. And let's see how we went. So we spent a little bit over an hour here. We cleaned 100% of the blood, perfect. Cleaned 100% of the trash. And we replaced 100% of the furniture. And we found all evidence. We found not a water gun, I guess that was the gun in the pool. We found a recording, we found a business card, phone recording, phone, pizza knife, ice pick, and handgun, and then we found all the bodies. Awesome. And let's see how we did with the secrets and additional profits. We found 6,000 and a bit additional items and cash. That's pretty good. We got a total of $14,000 for 1 day's of work. Not too bad indeed. And let's see how we went with the secrets and XP. We've unlocked an additional 9 experience points, and we found 3 cassettes. Awesome. And we also unlocked all the secrets. Yet again, we did another good job. Yet again, another successful day. And I think we went through a lot this episode. So I think we're going to end it here. With that being said, I see you all again in the next one.